in my early 20s. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Raj, or you simply call me Raj. In this place, we add value to ourselves while having fun. By the title of today's video, you already know what we want to talk about. So today I'll be sharing with you very key lessons from my life so far. Now, there are some things that years back I would agree to that I no longer agree to. There are some things that I never knew then that I know now. There are some things that I would have done better if I were to be doing them now. This is not to say that I have seen it all or I have known it all. It's just to say that I have embraced growth in my journey. The very first thing I want everybody to understand is that growth is about unlearning some things that you previously knew and taking them off again. So I have had that learning, unlearning, relearning process, and so there are some things I might have said in time past that I no longer resonate with. This is not to say that I am two-sided. It's just to say that I have learned better and I'm embracing growth the best way I can. So with that being said, let's jump right into the video. I'll be sharing just 5 major things that I've learned so far in my early 20s. So the very first lesson is never underestimate the God factor. If there's something that I'm very grateful for that I embraced well in my early 20s, it's the fact that I love God and I actually long and thirst to have a closer fellowship with Him. This has helped me in every walks of life because before I carry out a step, I am of this consciousness that it is not something I can do by myself for myself. I have a backing, and it has helped me even times when it feels like this thing is not going so well. Remembering that I did not take that step or that decision on my own, remembering that I had a backing before I embarked on that is going to help me go back and say, my daddy, this thing is not really working like I think it should. And I've always had way around it. So number one thing is never underestimate the God factor. But two thing I've learned is that you don't have to learn everything by experience. There are examples of other people out there for us to learn from. See, many of us make this mistake. Sometimes when people are talking to us, maybe at younger age, we tend to ignore, we tend to feel like we are in the moment better than they are and all of that. I learned that it is better to not learn from your experience, it is better to learn from examples. These examples are put out there, people share their stories just for other people not to make the same mistakes that they have made. The third lesson I've learned is that success is subjective. Okay, now I think I should share a quick story. Growing up at age maybe 15, I had a plan of what my life should look like by age 20 because I was judging with a particular person's achievement. At 19, this person was already well known, he's a celebrity actually. At 19, he was well known, doing well, and all of that. So I was like, okay, if this person could do this at the age of 19, then I think it is something I can do. But at 20, I've not even attained half of where that person has been. Even right now, I'm not going to say I am where that person is, but at least I'm doing well for myself. So I learned that success is subjective. What I would term as success might not be success to you. Number four lesson I learned growing up that relationships will definitely have ups and downs, whether friendship, family, your romantic relationship, whatever relationship you have, you definitely have ups and downs. Even your relationship with God, sometimes you have cracks in the wall, even though you don't want those things to be. So every relationship will definitely have their own ups and downs. It might not be as severe as people think it is, but there will definitely be that moment. Even as siblings, you have issues with your siblings, with your family, not talk of a total stranger that didn't grow up with you. I always have this notion of why being in a friendship with someone and have issues. I always want to be that perfect friend that has no flaws, that doesn't want to make any mistake, doesn't want to go at loggerheads with their friends. But I realize that this is not possible 100% of the time. Sometimes those drifts here and there helps to make you guys understand each other better, understand if the journey is worth it, understand if that friendship is worth it. Because no relationship is smooth. Another lesson I've learned so far is that if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. If you don't have the direction of where you are going to and you are following somebody else, they will drag you their own direction and then you get there and realize that this is not the destination you want and you now begin to look for your way back on track of what you should actually be doing. So it is better to try to find direction earlier in life because if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. If you have a direction of this is where I'm going, you will not settle for what is not it. If you don't have a focus, people would drag you to focus on their own focus, and you would help them to speed up getting to their destination while you are still at square one. So stand for something so you will not fall for anything. Another lesson I've learned, we've heard this countless times, but I don't think it has resonated with me as much as it has in these few months of my life, and that's the fact that no condition is permanent. That something is looking this way today doesn't mean to look like that forever. That something is rosy today does not mean to be rosy forever. Someone I know posted something and said, the fact that you are poor today does not mean you'll be rich tomorrow. If you don't take any steps, you will continue in that poverty. So that something is this today doesn't mean it will snap to that tomorrow. If there is no action taken, so no condition is permanent. And what changes situations, what changes conditions, and the actions that we put to it. I think I've shared 5 lessons already. I just want to give some few lessons here and there of things that I've learned. Number one is live the right way. Yes, there is no manual to life, but don't kill your conscience while you are alive. Another thing is that you should only take advice from people you wish to be in their position. Yes, people have flaws, but the one they are showing out to you, the lifestyle, the success they are showing out to you, it is not something you envy. I don't think you should take advice from people like that. You should stop drawing conclusions from other people's lives. You don't know what anybody is going through. You don't know what's up with anybody. So don't draw conclusions from other people's lives. Another lesson is that nothing lasts forever. To be very honest, this is something I've learned so well. It's just like what I said earlier, that no condition is permanent. Nothing lasts forever. Be happy and genuinely smile through the storm, but make sure you are also working to get out of that storm. Explore new things. Don't cage your creativity, but at the same time, don't go out of your capacity. So if it's not something you can do physically, you can always browse it online. Just make sure you are exploring. For me now, I have a dream place I want to be. I've not been opportune to go there, but if you ask me 10 facts about that particular location, I can give it to you because I am preparing myself for the time when I'll get there. So explore, learn new things, don't cage your creativity. If you can't get it now, you can continue to prepare for it. Another thing is that sometimes doing just enough is okay. You don't have to go the extra mile, you don't have to be extravagant about it. Simple is great sometimes. And I'll leave with this. Finally, God is not going to give you a temptation that is more than what you can carry. It's not a wicked father. So don't underestimate the God factor, so that when things are not too good, when things are not moving so smooth like you wish, you can always fall back to the one who has given you the go ahead to go in the first place. I hope you have learned 1 or 2 things from this video. If you have, please leave a comment. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Share this video to your friends. Let me know what you think about this video. I want to know all your opinion in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next video. Until then, do take care of yourself. Bye.